Hello and welcome to lesson 2. We're going to be working on a page 7. So if we are going to start, we're going to look up at the top, quarter note. So this is a new rhythm. So this means that one beat, or that one quarter note receives one beat in 4/4 time. So if we were to clap and count, originally on all of page 6, our one note that we played was 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Now, if we are going to have 4 quarter notes in one bar, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Now here we have what is called a duet. It's a composition with parts for 2 players. So I have my student today that I've been working with, and she is going to help me with song number 11 once we get there. And our third box is a breath mark, and this is a suggested place to take a breath. So yes, while you can take breaths anywhere you want, this is more for an entire sound to get, or an entire breath. It's like a pause, and it's mainly used in slower pieces of music, but they can be used now in these earlier pieces to get us used to using them. So I will really emphasize when to take a breath, and you guys should be able to hear it. Here is song number 8, Good Neighbors. Here is song number 9, Mix 'Em Up. So you guys are going to be able to hear me tonguing between the F and the D in the first 2 bars, but I'm going to take a breath before the third note. So it'll sound like this. Did you catch that little pause in there? I did tongue between the first 2, so there was a distinction of the note change. But there's a little bit of a pause between the D and the E flat. So now moving on to song 10, you can see that this is where we introduce the quarter notes. So a rule of thumb, if we look in the third bar, we can see that there's an E flat. If you were to be reading this for what it says, it would be E flat, E, 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 which we haven't learned the fingering for E. So when there is a accidental, like a sharp or a flat, that is demonstrated, it carries throughout the entire bar unless canceled out by a natural, which we will see later. So because there are no naturals, we don't see any of those, we are going to assume that all the quarter notes on beats 2, 3, and 4 are also flat. So this is song number 10, 4 in a row. So for number 11, passing notes, it is a duet. So here I have my student Sophie. She is going to be playing the B part. So here is song number 11, passing notes. is song number 12, take 5. Make sure that you take really deep breaths at the breath marks. So this last song on here, song number 13, 3-note samba, I had a really difficult time when I was first playing because my fingers were not used to going between the notes in this way, especially in the second to last bar. I wasn't used to going that fast. So take your time with this. And this goes for any of the songs, if you cannot get them right away, work on them and work on them until you get them really well before you move on to the next lesson. So for the accent on theory part, what I want you guys to do is look through them and identify which note it is. And then from there, you can just do the fingerings on your instrument and just work through it, play it if you want, just so that you guys get used to playing these 3 notes. So this has been the first 2 pages. In the next lesson, we are going to work with 2 new notes. And I hope you guys are very excited to be moving on, and you guys did great. I'll see you in the next video.